So, hi everybody and welcome back. This is a music production for absolute beginners, and this is video 26, and we continue in this video with our vocal, which we started several videos ago, and we add sounds to it. And here you can see I did offline a little bit work. So first of all I loaded the tracks like I said. This time I will load the tracks individual here, because perhaps we can change them. If I would mix them up like I did in the first video here, then we have no the option, and that's why I export the tracks and load the tracks now separately. And in the when we are finished, then we will use the last options mixed as one wave file like we did here. And yeah, then you see this one was the last video what we did. That was, we added here this,
it started one day,
this crows birds, and then I made something offline and I added here a little bit movement with drums. And let me show you this one as well. So let's continue here.
heard drums, and it all began to.
This was the first thing what we did in our first video, but there I have no track. No.
Move. It was dark, but we knew something is coming.
And you see here I added just randomly, let me open this up. I added a track. I selected here the drums machine, which means I just added here a track like this. I selected here the drums machine, and if you do this, then something like this pops up, and then I choose here one of these drums. There are many things. I choose the Sinister Trap because they have so dark danger sounds, and you can hear I choose this one here, one, and this one here. They are very good for danger sounds like so. Let's hear it one more time.
But we knew something is coming.
And after this one, when I say something is coming, exactly here, we will continue now build up this track with the moving, because here the vocals end, and now here this moving scene comes where anything is coming. The enemy is coming, monsters is coming, or anything danger is coming. We don't know. It is dark, and we just hear the sound which indicates something is coming, and we have to be prepared, or we have to run like all, because here at the start we said and all starts to move, because indicating this that all start to run away and only the fighters can fight.
It was dark, but we knew something is coming.
And here you can see where it's blank, where the vocal stops here. We have now built up, but this building up would take much time. We skip this part. Instead, we build up here one more element to our vocal for testing this wave here. And yeah, of course, this is very interesting here after this one normally when the fight scene, but this is a whole new scene. That's why we stop here. And we are going here to, let's see, here are the birds.
First, it got quiet. Even the birds.
And now with that, with this one, I'm not happy with the birds, because the birds are here quiet. But before that, it says here it got quiet.
It got quiet.
And I want that we have here another sound which gets quiet. So I searched a little bit again here around. You can see I found this Pixabay. It's commercial free. We have just to indicate something, and they have, for example, here free sound effects, and for example people, city, and I choose here some of this nature, and I downloaded this rain background and this mountain sounds thing here. And then when I got here, and I will change now this one, this bird here. Not the bird we still need, but I want to use the other one too. So what we can do is add here one track. We go here to this track symbol, add a track, and then I have to probably import. Let me import here this one of my sounds, and let's import here let's say night or relaxing mountain. Let's test this water first. I import this one here. So I imported here. This is very long. We will cut this out. That's much too long, but we can cut. It's not a problem. The important thing is that we listen now to the start point.
It started one day without warning. First, it got quiet.
And exactly here, this one must stop when I say quiet. The rains and this.
It got quiet.
Okay. Let's cut this one here. This is selected. I make a cut here just for test purposes. And
it got quiet.
No, that's very bad. So with other words, I must go here also. I think I must exactly cut here as well. Let's get this one here. Or let's get rid of them. So let's go here fast.
It started one day without warning. First, it got quiet. Even the birds got silent.
So now the birds should go here further, which means I need this one longer, right? The problem is I don't know if I have here bird sounds. You see there are no bird sounds here. That's bad. Which means, let's make here Control Z. I just copy this here. Let's copy this one here. And let's paste it again. So, and then I cut this later. Probably here is not clean. Probably the normal way what I have to do is normally get the birds track again. The whole birds track here, perhaps. And then cut it later. Let's see if I have the full birds tracks. Okay, here's the... okay, perhaps I can test this one. Let's see. Can I import here directly anyhow? Import from this? Yes, I can. All right. And then I get now the full length. This is the full length of bird, but this time we cut it here when I say even the birds get silent, right?
It got quiet. Even the bird.
Here, anywhere here. So let's select this one here. Let's make a cut. Okay, this line I will not need. And now I need to find the right place here.
Even the birds got silent.
Yes.
Then
we can keep this.
We heard drums.
Okay, I think that's quite okay now. Let's hear it.
It started one day without warning. First, it got quiet. Even the birds got silent. Then we heard drums.
Okay, this one here, we can't hear exactly that much, but let's see if we can add one more track to make it even more alive, right? So let's see if I can add here one more track. Can I go here a little bit down or here a little bit up? Because I need here one more track at least. And import, and now I'm importing the night scene with this. You will hear it in a moment. Here this night, it's called night ambience. All right, it's here. And now I think I cut it here exactly at this same, but let's hear.
It started one day without warning. First, it got quiet.
All right, I think, let's hear.
Quiet. Even the birds got silent.
All right, I'm not sure. We can make here a cut and test it, but not sure. But let's see this one here. And now I added here one more thing.
It started one day without warning. First, it got quiet. Even the birds.
I think the volume of the birds here, after this one here, after quiet, I need to set the volume of these birds a little bit down. Let's do this. So we make here a cut. Oops, I have to select first this track here. Okay, now I make here a cut, and now I set this volume lower. And we have to set this volume. Is this possible to have different kind of volumes? I'm not sure. Let's see. Here's volume. No, this is all the overall volume. That's not the thing. Let's see if I can make here an effect and then add a gain. I think gain is setting up the volume, right? Here. So, and the problem is I don't know which one is affected now. I hope this one. And I will make this, I want to make this one lower a little bit. Let's lower it. I think this one
got quiet. Even the birds got.
Alright, that was lower. Let's listen to this one again.
It started one day without warning. First, it got quiet. Even
the problem is, I think this one is also lower. I want only this part lower. This anyhow applied to only one part. I think this gain here is applied to the whole track, and that means we have to treat them again separately, which means I have to add this. Probably if this is a fast solution is just add one more track and add this track here and lower the gain on this track here. But this is the, yeah, let's make it. Let's try. Let's see if this is possible. What is this here? A vocal track, right? All right. And now I put this track here down. And here I go again to FX and delete this gain because I don't want anything there. But I go now down to this track here. I select this one and then I add now this gain effect. Gain means just volume, more or less. Alright, and now I set you lower. And if we hear this now together.
It started one day without warning. First, it got quiet.
You see the sound. You see the sound of the gain here was lower, which means after I said quiet, they get quiet and then they get silent. It's a nice effect. It's a nice, that's okay for us beginners. Yeah, we have no clue how to make it perfect. We learn all this and yeah, that's nice. And I think that is also the point where we can stop because that looks really nice. And yeah, now we see also that many tracks are important to work very fine. But of course, we can mix later some tracks together if we have no many tracks available or it takes too much memory, because I think if we add more and more tracks it will take too much memory, can lag, and so that's why we can also mix some finished tracks together and then just load like this one here, one track where we already have our mixed sounds and then add the other one tracks here. Which means my job is now to add all this kind of stuff in one track as one wave, and then I can use it in my game. But let's hear it one more time if this is okay.
It started one day without warning. First, it got quiet. Even the birds got silent. Then we heard drums. And all began to move. It was dark, but we knew something is coming.
Yeah, and this is the transition here. Here is the transition where we will blend over from the narrator, which is the talker here, to the scene, and then we will create this sound which will increase the tension, the moving, and Probably will need here some screens because there is something coming, a fight, and then people are screaming, running away, and something like that. Or something, yeah, that's cool. So with that said, I stop this video here because I will not extract this one that's mixed as a track take along. That's why I stop here. And if you have any questions like old time, or any complaints, or any suggestions, tips and tricks, write them in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye and good luck.